Welcome to the latest Bloodhunt patch notes video, where I will be covering all the most important details on the hunting rifle update, which, you guessed it, contains a brand new hunting rifle. But stay tuned for the weapon balancing, as there are some crazy changes. Don't forget, if you want to see all these new features in action, I'll be streaming the new update and giving you a live look at the hunting rifle and all the other new features on Twitch. So don't miss out and make sure you follow my channel and join for the latest update gameplay. Let's dive in. First up, we have the hunting rifle. This new weapon may look a bit simple at first glance, but don't be fooled. It is a single action rifle that packs quite a punch. Getting hit by it will apply a nasty bleeding effect, similar to the dual dagger poison. The hunting rifle sits somewhere in between the sniper rifle and the marksman rifle, in that it has a lower fire rate than the marksman, but a higher damage output. The bleeding feature will make it ideal for hunting, as you'll be able to track your targets with the damage numbers. Its main weakness is that it only comes with an iron sight, which narrows its use for long distance, and the slower reloads will make it less viable at closer ranges. I don't currently have the damage numbers for the hunting rifle, but I'll be sure to test these out live and update the weapon stat sheet linked below as soon as I can. This update also adds a new medals mechanic, which will make it feel more rewarding when you perform daring feats in the game. All medals will be displayed in the middle of the screen to highlight your accomplishments. These medals come in a few different flavors, including kill streaks, rapid kills, feeding on civilians, diablerizing enemies, placement, world discovery, and revenge. Along with these medals, we will also be receiving crosshair notifications. These are small, rewarding messages that pop up near your crosshair, letting you know after you've done something impressive in the game. Just as with the medals feature, they have names and criteria for triggering them. Bots have had a pass on the logic and overall behavior. They will now have a little more survivability with the starting equipment, and be a little more deadly with better weapons. This should make them feel a little more human-like, and they should no longer stand still wondering what they should do next. Some changes have been made to TDM, allowing you to use your abilities with all of your teammates, and not just your trio. This will mean other members of your team will be able to see revealed enemies, or receive healing outside your trio. You will now respawn with a marksman rifle and Tommy gun instead of the old assault rifle, so you can get into the action more quickly and effectively. Some server matchmaking changes were recently tested and set to stay. These include more people in each Elysium, limited region expansion, no bots in TDM, and skill-based matchmaking will include a wider range of players, which should give a higher human-to-bot ratio in solos and duos. Some bug fixes were made, including the stuck quest involving Omnis, spawning with dual daggers in Prague with the warrior perk, and your keybinds for the basic movement controls in the settings can be changed again. The biggest surprise to me, however, came from the weapon balancing. The dual crossbows have had another balance change by reducing the damage from their direct hits, but increasing their ammo count for lower rarities. These spam-friendly weapons have been running wild since their recent buff, so hopefully these changes will keep them from doing too much damage. The minigun ammo count has gone up. Yes, up. To 400 from 300. I honestly don't think this was a needed change, but hey, I love running these things, so I'm not complaining yet. The double-barreled shotgun's damage has been increased, which should make it suck a little bit less. The assault rifle has had an increase to the maximum spread, making it less viable at range again. And the heavy crossbow gas damage has been increased. The crossbow is still suffering from a previous nerf and is slowly becoming a viable weapon again, so keep your eyes on this one. And that concludes the hunting rifle patch notes. Remember, you can check out the update live on my Twitch channel to see all the new features in action. I cover all the Bloodhunt updates and changes, so subscribe with notifications on if you want to stay up to date. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on the update in the comments section below, and if you enjoyed this video then make sure you check out some of my other Bloodhunt videos, like my recent look at aim assist, or some tips and tricks for Warden. Happy hunting, and I will see you in the next one.